Hi, Coach Bill Shea, Commit to Compete. As parents, it's really our responsibility to create an environment where our child can be productive when they're playing sports. And a lot of people, the kids are so stressed out when they're out on the field that they're thinking about my parents or my father, or what's he going to say? Instead of just thinking about the game, right? So I'm going to give you a nice 3-step process, right, to help get your child in a nice, comfortable, productive, emotional state of mind, so they can actually enjoy playing a game and not be out there terrified of making a mistake. Okay, because that's what it is. Kids are out there terrified to make a mistake because they know when the game's over. Okay? So here's how you do it. Okay, the first thing you do is you let the kid know, listen, you don't have to play. You don't have to play. If you don't want to play, don't play. You don't have to play. It's up to you. Right? When you do that, like 99 out of 100 kids are going to want to play. Well, I want to play. I want to play. Okay, so you want to play. So now they have a little ownership of what they're doing. Okay, yeah, I want to play. Okay, good. So now we know they're out there voluntarily. Okay, they're not doing it for you. They're not doing it for anybody else. They voluntarily took the field. So that's number one. Number two, you let them know you will make mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Okay, it will happen. Just try to learn from your mistakes. That's it, right? So what that's doing there is it's letting him know it's okay to make a mistake. Now, you don't think he's going to be out there going, oh, I'll make a mistake because it's okay. No. It's going to loosen it. He's going to be able to make the play, have a better chance of making the play or executing what the coach wants. If he's not all stressed out, if he understands that, all right, I can make a mistake, understand what that mistake is and correct it. Guys, that's what, nobody's perfect, all right? Professionals make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes when they play. The whole trick is to process that error and then correct it immediately within the game. Now, young kids aren't always capable of doing that. That's why it's always good to have, hopefully, a reasonable mother or father there to discuss the game. Not to point fingers, but to discuss, okay, what mistakes did you make? Ask them to tell you the mistakes. Don't you tell them, well, you did this, you did that, you did. So, how did you think you played today? Yeah, you made a couple errors. What do you think you did wrong on that ball? What did you think you did? And then talk about things that he did right during the game. That's how you teach. You don't teach by saying, oh, that was terrible, and this is awful, and that was this, and how many times I tell you that? Right, kid's going to be a nervous ball. He's going to be a stress ball. That's all he's going to be out there, okay? I was very lucky that I played baseball. I don't ever remember being on a baseball field and feeling stressed out. I always wanted the ball hit to me. I always wanted that. Even after I made an error, I wanted that ball hit right back to me so I could make up for that error. That's the type of mentality that you want to create for your child. If my father was yelling at me all the time, then I'd be like, oh, don't hit it to me, because if you don't hit it to me, I can't screw up. That's the way I'd be thinking, right? Instead, I'm out there thinking, all right, I want to make a play, I want to make a play, I want to make a play. Hit the ball to me, hit the ball to me. That's the difference, okay? And then finally, the third thing you teach them is, hey, move on to the next game. And try to be better the next game. Doesn't mean you will be. You just try to be better, right? So you try to fix what you did wrong last game, whether it's a physical error or a mental error. If it's a mental error, then fix it immediately. If it's a physical error, then you stop practicing it. Some things can be corrected quickly, some things take more time. But you just work at it, right? You start saying, okay, I'm not hitting that inside fastball. I can't hit a curveball. So you start practicing hitting curveballs. Well, I can't make this shot in basketball. You start working on the shot. Right, I can't dribble a ball with my left hand. You start working with your left hand. You correct the mistake that's costing you, okay? And then you move on. All right, so if you do that, number one, they're voluntarily playing. Number two, you're giving them permission to make mistakes. You don't have to be perfect. This is sports. It's going to happen, okay? And then three, move on to the next game. It's not the end of the world. Okay, when you do that, you do those three things. You're creating a nice little environment for your child to operate in where it's okay to make mistakes. No one's ever played sports and not made mistakes, okay? And that'll prevent you or at least minimize the stress that your kid's playing with out on the field. So think about it, try to implement it, and let me know how it works. Commit to compete, and I'll see you in the next video.